This is Happy Loman. Happy is a part of the fictional Loman family featured in Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman. The Loman family consists of Willie Loman, the father, Linda Loman, the mother, Biff Loman, the older brother, and Happy himself, the younger brother. In Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman, Willie Loman constantly neglects his youngest son, Happy Loman, and ultimately causes Happy to demonstrate tendencies of grandiose narcissism. So what is narcissism? According to the Oxford English Dictionary, narcissism is excessive self-love or vanity, self-admiration, or self-centeredness, and a narcissist is one who possesses these characteristics. Psychoanalytically, Kristen Mechanic and Christopher Berry from the University of Southern Mississippi go deeper and state that there are two preeminent types of narcissism: grandiose and vulnerable. I'm going to focus on grandiose narcissism, and Mechanic and Berry then articulate that grandiose narcissism includes characteristics such as exploitativeness and personal fantasies of admiration and power, two traits of which are possessed by Happy Loman. Exploitativeness is defined as a narcissistic characteristic that involves the enjoyment of manipulation and exploitation of others while expecting favors from others. An example of Happy's exploitative characteristic is evident when he tells Biff, "You're gonna call me a bastard when I tell you this. That girl Charlotte that I was with tonight is engaged to be married in 5 weeks. The guy's in line for the vice presidency of the store, and he's the third executive that I've done that to. I don't want the girl, and still I take it, and I love it." In this scene, Happy clearly enjoys the manipulation of his boss's fiancées, yet he still expects his bosses to ensure him a job and sign his paychecks. Happy also has a tendency to have personal fantasies of being well-liked and having authority. For example, Happy deceits himself into a fantasy where he holds a position that is more authoritative than what the position actually is. And when he is confronted by Biff about this fantasy, Happy still lies to himself about his position. Biff asks Happy, "Are you the assistant buyer? You're one of the two assistants to the assistant, aren't you?" Instead of Happy admitting what he actually is, he responds by saying, "Well, I'm practically," right before being interjected by Biff. Now that we see that Happy is a narcissist, we have to find out why he's a narcissist. Why do you think Happy is so self-centered? For me, all roads lead to Willie. In Joshua Miller's article from the Journal of Personality Assessment, he states that factors such as childhood abuse and neglect are associated with grandiose narcissism, and Happy experiences a plethora of childhood neglect from Willie. An example comes during the scene where Happy and Biff are washing Willie's car together, and Willie says, "Soon as you finish the car, boys, I want to see you. I got a surprise for you, boys." Contradictorily, when Happy runs to the car to get the surprise, Biff asks what the surprise is, and Willie responds, "Never mind, something I want you to have," showing his neglect of Happy. After the boys finish the job, another example of Willie's constant neglect towards Happy is shown when he says, "Terrific job, boys. Good work, Biff." It is because of Happy's selfish ways that were caused by Willie's neglect that he will always have a love for using women and never be able to obtain a healthy, long-lasting relationship.